playing tonight on
Blankety Blank,
Blankety Blank,
Pete Murray,
Blankety Blank,
Aaron Kay,
Blankety Blank,
Jerry Stevens,
Blankety Blank,
Isla Sinclair,
Blankety Blank,
Blankety Blank,
Keith Harris,
Blankety Blank,
Diane Langton,
Blankety Blank,
Blankety Blank,
Blankety Blank,
and here's your host on
Blankety Blank.
Terry Wogan.
Peace, my people. Hi, chums.
Hi, kid.
And Pete Murray.
Oh, thank you.
I'm always amazed that anybody ever turns up, but here you are. Right, the first we're going to talk to is John, because you're nearest to me. John what?
John Iddis.
And what do you do for a living, John?
I'm a communications operator for the police.
Mum's the word, then, John.
Mum's the word.
No more. What about you? Audrey?
My name's Audrey Hughes, and I come from Morden in Surrey, and I'm a secretary.
Good for both of you. Well, we wish you both luck in Blankety Blank. Now, I know, John, that you won the toss, but gallant to the last. Like so many of our boys in blue. I can crawl with the best of them, you know. John gave you first choice, Audrey.
Yes, he did.
What would you take, A or B?
A, please.
Right. Ready, team?
Ready.
Ready, Orville?
Yes, thank you.
I hope you're not going to give me any trouble, Orville.
No.
It's just that you look a bit of a troublemaker, if you don't mind me saying so.
No. Yes, I'm not.
You'll remember Oliver Hardy used to wiggle his tie. But do you recall Stan Laurel used to wiggle his blank? You're glad you passed that one across to Audrey. Just remember Laurel and Hardy. I don't, but those of you who are having trouble, you can ask questions of Pete Murray because you're contemporary.
No problem.
Oliver Hardy used to wiggle his tie. As soon as you got the answer, just light up the thing in front of you. Okay, gang. It's your question, Audrey. What did Stan Laurel wiggle?
His ears.
His ears. Very good. Good answer. Well done, Audrey. That's a nice start. Move across to the ever-bright Pete Murray.
Wonderful to see you, and I love the suit. It's a great suit. I remember when David Jacobs used to have that one.
Pete, what do you think?
I've done Audrey. I'm not very proudly, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Hat. Yeah, I would have thought that. The bowler hat. Wiggle in the bowler hat. But ears is what we're looking for. Karen Kay, welcome back.
Oh, welcome to the Muppet Show. We're the Muppets. He's,
Ears. Bong, one to you, Audrey. Well done.
in his bottom.
Yeah. Jerry Stevens.
Hello,
Lenny
Terry.
and Jerry at the talk of the town.
Yes, I must tell you, I've just been to Ireland, and you know they tell Terry Wogan jokes over there. But as I recall from those films, he used to look at Ollie, and he used to say, "That's a good idea, Ollie," and wiggle his ears.
Yes, you got it right. And even a time to draw the ears. You mustn't applaud if you don't feel like it. Isla Sinclair, the singing contestant. What about a song, Isla?
No, okay.
Please.
No curses. No, actually, I thought of hat, but I didn't write it down.
No, you wouldn't.
Because no, you see, I mean, you don't usually wiggle hats.
Oh, it's too easy.
No, do you remember the film when they were all Scotsmen?
Yes,
That's
of
what
course.
I thought about, right? And I thought about...
Kilt. but then you always do. It's Keith Harris.
It is.
And as I live and breathe, Orville.
Do you live and breathe?
Don't you know?
Yeah, and I'm not a duck.
What are you, Orville?
I don't know, but I'm not a duck. Do you know how I know?
How do you know that, Orville?
I sink. Tell them what you put in.
Well, actually, we put hat also.
Yeah. Well, hat or ears, it could have been one or the other. A brave effort, Orville.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm very taken with your nappy there. And
Yeah, can you see, look?
You're not a punk rocker by any chance, are you, with that safety pin there?
Oh, no.
Diane Langton,
Hello, Terry.
welcome to the show. Of course, from the rag trade and other victories on stage and screen.
Yes.
Hasn't changed you, though.
No, I'm still as big-headed as ever. No, I was going to say his tummy, but then I remembered he used to go like that, so I put fingers.
Audrey, you got 2 points, and I think a very good answer. Ears. And we'll move to you, John.
Thank you.
And ask you your question, which has to be B, of course. An early opportunity for a bit of the mimicry for which I'm very well known on this program. Yes, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
You're up for Panto again, are you?
Definitely, yeah.
Available this year again, Pete Murray. Humphrey Bogart was very distraught when the bailiffs took away his piano, so he had to say, "Blank it again, Sam."
It's difficult.
Humphrey Bogart was very distraught when the bailiffs took away his piano, so he had to say, "Blank it again, Sam." They took away his piano. There's always a hint in the question, you know. As soon as you've got it, light it up, please. Then I'll smartly move across to John, see if he can get the 2 points, by which he lags behind Audrey. Everybody's ready? John. Humphrey Bogart, distraught, the bailiffs took away the famous piano, so he had to say,
Whistle it again, Sam.
"Whistle it again, Sam." Whistle it again, Sam.
Whistle it again, Sam.
I see from the look of smart intelligence on your vacant features that you're probably going to do it again, Sam.
I'm going to do it all over the place, sweetheart. I want to tell you, it's play it again.
Play it again. He did. But he can't play it if it's not there.
No, you
Pete.
can't. You're quite right.
File that. Okay.
Well, I don't know, really. I feel like they're little birds down here.
Could go duck shooting later, couldn't we? I misunderstood the
play.
question, you see, because I'm
Yeah.
being a bit,
Yes, I
thick
understand.
is the word.
Please, there's no need to explain.
Tick it is.
I've made that manifestly clear. Jerry Stevens.
Remember that film when he played Captain Queeg and he said, "There's no discipline on board the ship."
Yes, and he'd got the 2 steel balls.
That's right.
Yeah.
He said they stole the strawberries, but they stole the piano too. And that's why I had to say, "Whistle it again, Sam."
Whistle. One green circle to John.
Very good.
He's one behind Audrey. She's got 2 red triangles. Isn't it exciting, though?
Didn't see the film.
Isla Sinclair, play it again. Yes. Orville,
Yeah. Yeah. I got one.
He's got one.
Yeah.
got an answer.
He sure has.
Is it the right one, though?
No. We also said, play it again, Sam.
No, you didn't. You said play it again, Sam. Diane Langton.
Oh, I think I should show you this. Well, first of all, I said play, and then I thought that's wrong, so give.
Give,
it.
yeah.
It's wrong.
It was a plucky try. All right, we'll move on smartly to round 2 with Audrey in the lead by 2-1. Yet another high-scoring game on Blankety Blank. Round 2. Now, since you're lagging behind, John, we'll give you first choice, like it or not.
I'll have the sharp one.
Will you? Can you explain that to me?
It's obviously not you, Terry.
There's a character that keeps appearing on Blankety Blank called Dr. Marcus Welby's nurse. It's only because I do it so well.
Do it again.
Dr. Marcus Welby's nurse said,
Dr. Welby sure is getting confused. The phone...
yeah? Now, you ruin it for me. You see,
I know, but you're
I'm all
the
ready to do it. I'm geared to do it. And you
But is that it? I mean, that's all there is
that's
it?
no, not yet. No,
You
I'm
haven't
finished.
started yet.
No, I had started.
Oh, you had?
Yeah.
That was what you were doing? Oh, I
Hush.
see.
He's doing his impression of Grandma Walton.
Dr. Marcus Welby's nurse said,
Dr. Welby sure is getting confused. The phone just rang.
and he put his blank up to his ear. Now, bear in mind, of course, that on this occasion, Jerry, since you smart as paint, matched up with John in the first round, you won't have to do that again. So be very quiet. It's Karen, Pete, Isla, Keith, and Diane. All right? Dr. Welby sure is getting confused. The phone just rang, and he put his blank up to his ear. You're very alert, Isla, this evening. I think you're going to give me one of my headaches. All right, everybody ready? Karen, Keith, Diane, and Isla. Turn to you, John. You got some catching up to do. Only 1 point behind, though. What do you think he put up to his ear?
Stethoscope.
His stethoscope.
Can they spell it?
Oh, I'm sure they can. But, I mean, I'll take practically anything. All right, Pete Murray, that's a good answer. Stethoscope's
It's a wonderful answer, Terry, I tell you, and John is going to be very proud of me, although I can't spell it, but I have put stethoscope.
Stethoscope. If you just lift that, that's an example of Pete Murray planning ahead.
I've done a silly thing here, so I've just put coffee cup. Oh, he could have been drinking his coffee.
He could.
Actually, Terry, that's closer to stethoscope than Pete's version.
That's true.
I used to like this fella before I came.
Alison Clare.
See, you don't think I get these right, but it's only so I can play all of the rounds that I get them wrong in the first lot.
So?
See?
Stethoscope, that's another point to you, John. Good answer, you deserve that. Keith and Orville.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Who's working you?
Actually, he deserves a little tap on the head because he said pen. I would have said stethoscope.
Yes. Diane Langton.
Right, it could have been that confused that he thought he'd put it to his ear already.
Yeah.
His hand.
His hand.
He keeps running away from me.
It goes straight down to my knees, you know, John, when they give answers like that. That's 3 to you and 2 to Audrey. You're 1 up. Audrey, B. Fairly wide choice there for you. Now, Audrey, again, on this occasion, Karen and Jerry have matched with you in the first round. So it's just Pete and Isla and Keith and Diane. It's not commonly known that an octopus has 3 hearts, an elephant has 4 knees, or that Jimmy Young only possesses 1 blank. As a matter of fact, I did know that. Now, we're not too sure about the 1. Now, look. Audrey, you heard that. Pete's ready. It's just Keith and Isla. All right. Audrey, what do you think that Jimmy Young only possesses 1 of?
A cigar.
A cigar. A cigar.
Cigar.
A cigar.
Well, that wasn't all that easy, you know, really. I mean, knowing Jimmy Young the way we do.
Oh, indeed, and we do know why he sings high now.
He's only got 1.
What?
I was going to say, he's only got 1 of nearly everything.
Absolutely right. The one I suggested was...
A recipe. That's a good answer, Pete, yes. Isla Sinclair.
Our minds kind of work the same way, because I had cake mixture.
Cake mixture, yeah. Cake mixture. No, please.
I meant recipe, you know.
Yes, quite. Cake mixture is a mile away from recipe. What are you talking about?
I meant cake recipe.
Orville, you look as if you're about to take off.
I'm going to.
Go on.
So what did you give, or what did Keith give for an answer?
Well, we have 2 of, or I have 2 of what I put here, and that is voice, I'm afraid.
Voice, yeah. Voice. Unfortunately, cigar.
Left-handed.
1 prog.
1 prog. Yes, that's a good answer too, Dan, I'm afraid. Well, I'm afraid, Audrey, although you were in the lead after the first round, you just got beaten by the 1 in that second round. Yeah,
I thought it was Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile. It's easy to confuse the 2, because... OK, John, will you join me for the super match? Audrey, I'm sorry about that confusion. I don't think it was my fault. It's just a case of mishearing. Thank you very much for joining us. You've been a splendid contestant. You get the Blankety Blank checkbook and pen, and serve you right. No, congratulations. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, you'll know the super match by now. We go among a previous studio audience, just as in the interval, which will go among our studio audience here. and we ask them a blankety blank question. They give us several alternatives, and over there you can see the 3 most popular alternatives that we get. And they're worth 50 blanks, 100 blanks, and 150 blanks. And these in turn, along with the double blanks that you might win in the head-to-head, these are the prizes that go with these scores.
Come on, blankety blank, blankety blank, give out your blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank.
A splendid selection of prizes. We'll turn to the super match and we'll just ask Manuel. Okay? Blank band. Blank band. Now, you get some help here, John. You don't have to say anything. Just ask for the help, assistance, and succor of any of the... Sorry, there's usually 6 people. There's 7 here today. Any of the 6 that you think could help you there? It's a fairly desperate situation.
I've got to have the green bird.
Go on.
Thrush.
Brass.
Sounded more like thrush to me.
No. Brass band, yes.
Oh, brass band. All right.
It's all funny, that, Terry Morgan.
He's only green in honour of me, you know. All right, that's brass band. Good suggestion.
Jerry did me proud the first one.
OK, Joe.
That was the one I would have thought of. Brass band is a good one, that. Very good one, that, Keith. Elastic.
Elastic. That's an equally good one. Well done, Joe. Who else?
And Isla, please.
Isla.
Rock band.
Rock band. That's a workmanlike suggestion as well.
Yeah.
OK, I'll run through the 3 for you, John. It's... Jerry says elastic band. Isla says rock band. And brass band is the suggestion of Keith and his little feathered friend.
Yeah.
Now, you can take any of those suggestions or not.
Is elastic the same as rubber band?
Well, I'll check. Can we count that the same? No, we can't. So,
I like rubber band.
You like rubber band. And I think you might be... I don't know any more than you do what's behind those boards, and none of our star guests do either. So let's pull back that 50 blanks screen. Elastic. And that's what Jerry said, elastic band. But don't forget, we're looking for rubber band. OK, 100 blanks. Brass band. That was suggested by Keith.
Yeah, me.
Sorry. OK, for 150 blanks and the billiard table and billiard balls, let's see it rubber. Congratulations to you, John, with the rubber band, and that was a very fine point. Delighted that you made it. You do get the billiard table and balls, but you could come back again in the head-to-head and have a chance to double your blanks. Look forward to seeing you again. Thank you, John. The mighty blankety blank pyramid, run by thousands of trained Goebbels, rolls around again. And we meet some more nice people. This is Andrew. Andrew
Walben.
Welcome, Andrew. Where are you from?
Ripon in North Yorkshire.
And are you a married man?
No.
Shrewd move, Andrew. What do you do for a living?
Motor mechanic.
Right, welcome. And what about the lady beside you? That's Val, isn't it?
Val Manning.
Val? What do you do for a living?
I write novels.
Really? About what?
Well, they're historical novels about famous Viking queens.
Oh. OK, so do you take A or B?
I'll take A, please.
OK, love. And good luck to both of you. Elizabeth I was angry to hear Sir Francis Drake was rolling his bowls.
What? We're back to Jimmy Young again.
Anyway, there was Sir Francis rolling his bowls. But Elizabeth I was angrier to hear Sir Walter Raleigh was rolling his blanks.
No answer to that.
Val, take your time. Again, the hint, and it's a fairly broad one, is in the question. You have to know a little bit. You're a historical lady. Sir Francis Drake rolling the bowls, that's what he was famous for. Sir Walter Raleigh, what would he be rolling? Ready, gang. Karen?
Oh.
Yes. Right. Here we go, then. Val. Val. Sir Francis Drake rolling the bowls, and Sir Walter Raleigh rolling the...
Cigarettes.
Rolling the cigarettes. Oh, that's a good answer. Rolling the cigarettes.
I'm sorry.
Cigars. Can we include cigars? No.
Well, I discussed this at great length with Carol, and she said that it was own, but I personally thought that it was cigarettes.
Cigarettes. And I'd just like to say that from our viewpoint that the star guests always write the answer, whether it's one or two answers, before we get the answer from the contestant. Jerry Stevens.
Well, unfortunately, I mean, they were in fact cigars because they didn't have cigarettes in those days, did they?
You know everything, Jerry.
Yes, he's smart but wrong. Alison Clare.
Did he or did he not bring back potatoes?
He did.
Well, that's what I thought he brought, was rolling.
Potatoes. Yes, I must say I might have said that as well. Keith.
We got the answer. It's not the right answer, but it's an answer.
Yeah.
Well...
How close is it?
It's tobacco.
It's tobacco. Tell me, is Orville spelling that, or are you?
Yes, he is spelling that.
Yes.
What a dumb duck.
I do. Did they have 10-pin bowling then? Because that's what I put.
Pins.
I meant...
Yes.
Bit tongue.
Yes. I think
I'll go away.
No, I'll go away. Right. Ready, Andrew. I happen to know that Pete Murray actually lives in an open house. He can't afford any blank. Now remember it can be plural, it can be a couple of words, it can be one word, it can be a whole sentence if you like. Pete Murray actually lives in an open house. He can't afford any blank. Karen. Jerry. Andrew, turn to you. What can't he afford? Any?
Tiles.
Any?
Tiles.
Tiles. Tiles. Eh?
What
Could be.
bit of luck I happen to... And he's right, too.
Well, it's your house. You ought to know. Walls. Again. Jerry Stevens.
Well, unfortunately, I mean, Pete was very clever there thinking of tiles. I would never have thought of that.
He has to be clever sometimes.
Yes, yes. Well, I thought doors, you see, as it was open.
Doors.
Sorry.
Yes. Open house, doors, yes. Right. Tiles it is for Andrew so far.
And I'm just as clever.
Roof tiles. Well done. That's another one for you, Andrew. Good girl, Alan.
We thought that he couldn't afford any rent.
Yes, there's many a true word spoken in jest.
Too near the truth, all this, I tell you.
A roof.
A roof. Yeah, we can't allow that, but pretty dashed close, Diane. For you. You had first shot last time. It's only fair Andrew gets it this time. A. Right. We've no way of knowing whether A is difficult, B is easy, and neither have we any way of caring. Angela Rippon has definitely decided not to dance on TV again. But she might be persuaded to blank. Now, this one is for Andrew. Let me say immediately that Isla doesn't play this time, neither does Pete, because you matched up with Andrew in the first round. So it's Karen and Jerry, Keith and Diane taking part in this for you, Andrew. Thinking all the time. Karen's ready.
I'm ready for
Okay, sure. Right, Andrew.
Yeah.
What do you think Angela Rippon might be persuaded to do?
Read the news.
Read the news. She doesn't have to be persuaded to do that. That's in her contract. I don't think we might have much joy here, Andrew. Karen, what do you think she might be persuaded to?
First I put show leg.
Show leg!
And then I put strip.
Strap! Oh, would that she could. Well,
Typical Irish.
welcome over all week. Jerry,
Again.
I haven't got a lot to say to give you a chance to get your breath back. I just thought she might sing, you see.
Sing, yeah. Who do we go to now?
Not to me.
Not to Isla. She matched with you. To
He
Keith.
doesn't know now.
Yes, okay,
He
Orville.
doesn't know, does he? Go on.
Well, we thought also sing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you would.
I know.
Sing. Andrew, no marks for you there. It's tremendous, isn't it? Did you hear about the Irish ventriloquist? Look, I thought we agreed. I thought we'd agreed. I have to go home sometimes, you know. And they watch this in Ireland as well. Torche mahogany gas pipe. That should placate him. Did you hear about the Irish ventriloquist? His lips don't move, but his blanks do. Once again, let me put in the stricture that those who matched with Val in the first round, viz. Keith and Karen, don't play this time. You matched with Val in the first round. You're not listening to me, Keith. You're not listening to me.
Hey.
You matched with Val the last time. You don't play this time.
Oh, did I?
So keep that bird quiet.
Oh.
Karen as well.
I don't like it.
Val, this is your chance to go ahead. Take part in the super match. The Irish ventriloquist's lips don't move. His lips don't.
Wellies.
His wellies do. I always start this show sprightly as a button, and I end up on my knees. Pete Murray.
I'm on my wellies, I don't know anything else. Wellies?
Wellies? Wellies?
Well, I thought most Irish lads talk through their ears, you see. That's what I thought.
I'll see you after play.
Well, all I could think was that maybe his lips didn't move, but his eyebrows did.
His eyebrows did. His eyebrows, it's his wellies, you see. That's not an easy one. That looks like we might be on for a tiebreaker. Oh, good, Terry. Yes, I'm as excited as you. Now, Isla, anybody. No, that's Val, you're Isla, yes. Yeah, she sings, you don't.
That's right. No, I sing.
You sing?
Yes.
Not from what I've heard.
You rotten lot. Honestly. You know, I can't believe it. You know what?
What have you done?
I keep thinking of the same things as he thinks of, and there's no way I can cheat.
Oh.
I mean, we're both
He's
wrong.
too old for you anyway.
I got spots behind my eyes.
We've both got...
He is, yeah. Welly's not an easy one to match up with. Excuse me, Orva.
It's okay.
Oh, yes, he's not doing it, it's me. I've got to talk through his ears.
His ears. Well, that can only mean one thing, and it means that we've got a tie-break between Andrew and Val with 2 points each after 2 rounds. You write down what you think the answer is this time. It's our contestants write down the answer. You're all playing in this. I go to you, and you just give me the verbals. Don't...
I can think of a few I'd like to give you a thing.
The teenage pirate said to his pirate father, "Dad, I have nothing nice to wear tonight." No, he wouldn't have said it like that.
No.
Dad, I've nothing nice to wear tonight. Dad, I have nothing nice to wear tonight. Do you mind if I borrow your blank?
What?
Moving right along. Everybody ready? Got it written? Here we go.
Eye patch?
Eye patch. I'm not buying my wife an Easter egg this year. She tried to blank the one I bought her last year. Our contestants are writing. You're thinking, or doing the nearest approximation that you can to that difficult act. Okay. I'm buying my wife an Easter egg. She's trying to...
If you excuse the expression, lay.
Lay. She tried to lay them.
I bet you've got it here.
Have you?
Boil.
Boil.
How about fry?
Fry. She tried to blank the one I bought her last year.
Scramble.
Chicken.
Cook.
Cook.
No. I don't lay eggs, I'm a boy.
How about melt?
Melt. Leaping right in here, once again. Write it down. Think. Canute. Commanded the waves to go back because his blanks kept getting wet. King Canute commanded the waves to go back because his blanks kept getting wet. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Everybody ready? Alert expressions, no matter what kind of answers you have, let's have the alert expressions. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Here we go. This could be it for the super match. Let's hope.
We've met like this before, haven't we?
Too often.
Yes. Feet.
Feet. Well, that was a cracking tiebreaker, and finally, Val came through at the end. So come and join me for the super match, Val. And Andrew will be sorry to lose you, because you've been a very hard-fought contest. And you will have the consolation of a blankety blank checkbook and pen to tide you over the hard times. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. It's the super match game. Easy, Manuel. Now, you know the rules by now. Let's see, for the 50, 100, 150 blanks, let's pull back that top screen and see what it is. It's great blank. Now, it can be plural. It could be blanks. It could be blankety blanks. It's great. Who would you like to help you, Val?
Isla.
Isla. Sinclair.
Great and small.
Great and small.
Pete.
Pete.
Britain.
Keith.
Keith. Or Oivel.
Oh dear. Great goodness.
Great goodness. You silly little bird. All right, now, let's see. We've got those suggestions, and dashed awful they were, too, for you, Val. There's Pete says Great Britain, Isla says great and small, and Keith and Orville together say great goodness. What? Now, you don't have to take any of those hints, and I wouldn't blame you. It's a studio audience.
Great guns.
Great guns. Way. Stick your neck out a bit. I don't know any more than you do, though. We'll see. It's 50 blanks. Let's pull that back. Great Britain. That was Pete's suggestion. For 100 blanks. Great Scott. Oh, you see, they're hard to think of on the spur of the moment. For 150 blanks. Great Val. You do, however, take away our checkbook and pen, our blankety blank checkbook and pen, and I wish you every success with your novels, your historical novels. Thank you. Thanks, Val. Now, as you remember, our first round winner was John, so he's got 150 blanks in the super match. That's the billiard table and billiard balls. A smashing. Love to have one of those myself. But you do have an opportunity now to double your blanks and have the colour TV and the stand and everything. Yes. I don't know how you can control yourself, but still. Look, I'll tell you what. No, you don't have to turn your back on them yet. I wouldn't blame you, but still. Who would you like to help you? Who do you think you'd be most in tune with who could help you double up them blanks?
I'll pick, again, Jerry. He's helped me before.
He's a kindly soul, Jerry Stevens, yes. Broken blank. Broken blank. It could be broken blanks. It's broken blank or blanks. Broken. Now, you just think about it. Don't say anything. Now, I'm going to ask you, and then I'll turn to Jerry to see if you've two minds with but a single thought. Broken
hearts.
Broken hearts. Jerry?
Sorry, John. Broken promises.
Well, that wasn't all that easy head-to-head. Could have been one of two things. Could be broken arrow. Could be broken heads after the show, particularly Jerry Stevens, yeah. But you do get that smashing billiard table and billiard balls, the whole set and kit and caboodle. And I know I'd love to win it, so congratulations to you, John. Well done. to you for joining us. Particular thanks to Pete and Karen and Jerry and Isla and Orville and Keith and Diane. And I hope you'll make it another date for another Blankety Blank, same time next week. Till then, good blank to all of you.